Welcome back to the CryptoExpress YouTube channel. Today we are diving in to some updates regarding Portal to Bitcoin. This is one of the favorite projects on the channel. We've covered it many times before. I'm going to take a look at some of their recent development updates and what has been going on in the protocol. Quickly though, as always, remember the usual disclaimer that nothing in today's video should be taken as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor and you should treat this strictly for educational purposes. So let's dive in. So of course you can follow Portal to Bitcoin on X, the link's down below, at Portal to Bitcoin. Let's take a look at some of these updates happening in the past few weeks here. So OTC updates are here. Catch the latest Flow TC development updates. So we had the team testing underway in the staging environment. Mainnet deposit via Ledger was completed, fixing some USDC address and Bitcoin fee issues, and swaps are working in staging environment with validation. Then we can see some more development updates. We can see tech updates coming thick and fast. Mark your calendars for Wednesday the 14th of Jan. So we can see on the 12th, their latest developments were fully implemented for the asset and chain utility functions. Has to be used throughout the codebase. There's some wallet connection development updates, chain fletching, and timeout handling. So we can see here again, the team behind this one is truly building. And the big news here, the big news and even bigger TX, the first ever Flow.tc OTC transaction lands this week. And to kick things off, they're starting with low fees and burning 100% of the initial 0.1% platform fee. OTC equals size, think 7 figures. And more soon will be a transaction video with both of burns and transaction IDs. There we see the testing ahead and their first client transaction. Bitcoin to ETH was running smoothly, and next up was the Bitcoin to Stables client trade. So flow, collateral deposit, fund lock, and fund redeem. These steps are verifiable with the transaction IDs on both chains, and you can take a look at this trade as well. So then the latest updates, we can see mainnet demo plus audit mainnet demo planned out with their requirement highlighted before their external launch, cleaning up their Bitcoin timeouts, some UX connection and validation issues being addressed, relay service proposed to be for the final step, and some error reporting. And then we can see operational milestones have been achieved here with their integrating Bitcoin and Ledger, fixing edge cases, relay services running for auto, non-Bitcoin unlocked, testing USDC to Bitcoin swaps on the testnet, exploring some alternative hardware wallets, and evaluating ERC to ERC support. And I really like how vocal they are, again, fully transparent about all of these development updates, so you know exactly what is going on in the ecosystem. But the main one I wanted to take a look at here is actually their business development update here. Momentum is building across the board, and they are actively running live product demos with brokers and are deep in discussion with tier 1 market makers and on institutional adoption here. So some key milestones. Adoption. Live product demos are actively running with brokers. Institutions exploring adoption with tier 1 market makers for liquid assets. Miners and VCs discussing structured selling and treasury management programs. Events. Catch us at the Satoshi Roundtable, connecting with funds and players, and community hosting a dedicated OTC roundtable to tackle industry friction points. So again, yeah, this is how real adoption starts. Live demos, real counterparties, tier 1 liquidity on the table. They're quietly building the rails institutions actually need here at Portal to Bitcoin. So some latest updates, we actually have one today here. Yesterday's internal demo was a success, clearing the final hurdle for live operations. So we can see live is going to be so close here. So successful Ledger to Bitcoin swap settled on chain. ERC20 to ERC20 swaps are currently in testing. The staging development is live for cross-chain and same chain swaps. UI and SDK upgrades, fixing custom token support and unlock fixes, and parameter encoding results for seamless contract to UI integration. So some big updates here, and again, the team at Portal to Bitcoin are always building, so you want to follow them here on X to keep up to date with everything happening in the ecosystem. I'm excited to see what they do get done, because these flash updates They are building, they're working hard behind the scenes and documenting all of this. People are really actively pursuing the community. And with that big business development updates, those tier 1 market makers, it's going to be exciting. And I think it's going to be explosive here. But I hope you have enjoyed this video here. Of course, check out Portal to Bitcoin. You can check out some of the previous videos on the project if you want some further details on the channel. You've been watching the Crypto Express channel, and I'll see you next time.